Namaste, Subha Sandhya to everybody on this platform of Yenri. We have been chanting Srimad Bhagavad Gita and understanding the meaning of Bhagavad Gita, trying to practice the teachings of Bhagavan Sri Krishna to Arjuna into our own lives as well. Today we are going to learn and chant chapter number 17, Shraddhatraya Vibhaga Yoga, Shloka number 21 to 28. So I request who is ready to chant all the shlokas? Namaste.
Namaste, doctor. If someone wants to chant, let them. Otherwise, I am ready to chant, doctor.
Okay. Rajarajeshwari ji, you wanted to chant, no? Rajarajeshwari ji. Okay. Godamani ji, I think you can only chant. You can start with Gita Dhyanam and then from there you can enter into the whole chapter number 17.
Okay, doctor.
Okay, thank you. You can start, Amma.
Yes, doctor. Om Shri Paramatmane Namaha. Srimad Bhagavad Gita. Dhyanam. Om Parthaya Pratibodhitam Bhagavatam Narayanena Swayam Vyasena Gratitam Purana Muninam Madhye Mahabharatam Advaitam Amritavarshinim Bhagavatim Ashtadashaധ്യായിനീം Ambatvam Anusandadami Bhagavad Gite Bhavatveshinim Namostute Vyasa Vishala Buddhe Pullaravinda Yatapatra Netra Yenatvaya Bharata Taila Purnaha Prajwalito Gnanamaya Pradipaha Prapanna Parijataya Totra Vetraikapanaye Gnanamudraya Krishnaya Geetamrita Duhe Namaha Vasudeva Sutam Devam Kamsa Chanura Mardanam Devaki Paramanandam Krishnam Vande Jagadgurum Sarvopanishado Gavo Dogda Gopalanandanaha Pato Vattah Sudhir Bhokta Dugdam Geetamrutam Mahat Bhishmadronatata Jayadrata Jala Kandara Nilotpala Shalyagrahavati Kripena Vahani Kannena Velakula Ashwattama Vikarna Ghora Makara Duryodhana Vartini Stotirna Kalupandavai Rananadi Kaivartakaha Keshavaha Parasharya Vachas Saroja Mamalam Geetartha Gandhotkatam Nanakyanaka Kesaram Harikatha Sambodhana Bodhitam Loke Sajjana Shatpadairahara Pepiyamanam Muda Bhuyad Bharata Pankajam Kalimalat Pradvamsina Shreyase Mukam Karoti Vachalam Pangum Langayate Girim Etripatamaham Vande Paramananda Madhavam Shantakaram Bhujagashainam Padmanabam Suresham Vishwadaram Gaganasadrisham Meghavarnam Shubhangam Lakshmikantam Kamalanayanam Yogi Vidyanagamyam Vande Vishnum Bhavabhayaharam Sarvalokaikanaatam Yam Brahma Varunendra Rudra Marutah Sunvanti Divyaistavaihi Vedai Sangha Padakramopanishadai Gayanti Yam Samagaha Dhyanavastita Tadgatena Manasa Pashyanti Yam Yogino Yasyantam Navidusura Suragana Devaya Tasmai Namaha At Saptadashodhyayaha Shraddhatraya Vibhaga Yogaha. From 21 I will chant, doctor.
Amma, from first shloka only we have to chant complete chapter we will chant today.
Okay, doctor. Okay, I'm ready. Shraddhate vibhagayuktaha
योगः
Arjuna uvacha
उवाच
ये शास्त्रविधिं प्रत्युज्य युजन्ते श्रद्धयान्विताः तेषां निष्ठा तु का कृष्ण सत्त्वमाहो रजस्तमः श्रीभगवानुवाच त्रिविधा भवति श्रद्धा देहिनां सा स्वभावज सात्विकी राजसी चैव तामसी चेति तां शृणु सत्त्वानुरूप सर्वस्य श्रद्धा भवति भारत श्रद्धामयोऽयं पुरुषो यच्छ्रद्ध स एव सः यजन्ते सात्विका देवान् यच्च रक्षांसि राजसाः प्रेतान् भूतान् गणाश्चेन्ये यजन्ते तामसा जनाः अशास्त्रविहितं घोरं तप्यन्ते ये तपो जनाः दम्भा अहङ्कार संयुक्ताः कामरागफलान्विताः कर्षयन्तः शरीरस्थं भूतग्राममचेतसः मां चैवान्तः शरीरस्थं तान् विद्यान् असुरनिश्चयान् आहारस्त्वपि सर्वस्य त्रिविधो भवति प्रियः यज्ञातपस्तथा दानं तेषां भेदमिमं शृणु आयुः सत्त्वबलारोग्य सुखप्रीतिविवर्धनाः रस्याः स्निग्धा स्थिरा हृद्या आहारा सात्विकप्रियाः कट्वं लवणा अत्युष्ण तीक्ष्णरुचविदाहिनः आहारराजस्य चेष्टा दुःखशोकामयप्रदाः यातयामं गतरसं पूति पर्युषितं च यत् उच्छिष्टमपि चामेत्यं भोजनं तामसप्रियम् अपलाकाञ्चिभिः यज्ञो विधिदृष्टो य युज्यते यष्टव्यं येति मनः समाधाय स सात्विकः अभिसन्धाय तु फलं दम्भार्थम् अपि चैव यत् युज्यते भरतश्रेष्ठ तं यज्ञं विधिराजसम् विधिहीनम् असृष्टान्नं मन्त्रहीनं मदर्चिनं श्रद्धाविरहितं यज्ञं तामसं परिचच्यते देवद्विजगुरुप्राज्ञं पूजनं शौचमार्जवं ब्रह्मचर्याम् अहिंसां च शारीरं तप उच्यते अनुद्वेगकरं वाक्यं सत्यं प्रियहितं च यत् स्वाध्यायाभ्यसनं चैव वाग्मयं तप उच्यते मनः प्रसादः सौम्यत्वं मौन आत्मविनिग्रहः भावसंशुद्धिः इति एतत् तपो मानसमुच्यते श्रद्धया परया तप्तं तपः त्रिविधं नरैः अपलाकाञ्चिभिर्युक्तैः सात्विकं परिचच्यते सत्कारमानपूजार्थं तपोदम्भेन चैव यत् क्रियते तदिह प्रोक्तं राजसं चलमध्रुवम् आत्मानः यत्पीडया क्रियते तपः परस्यात्सो उत्सदनार्थं वा तत्तामस उदाहृतम् दातम्यव इति यत्तानं दीयते अनुपकारिणे देशे काले च पात्रे च तद्दानं सात्विकं स्मृतम् यत् प्रत्युपकारार्थं फलमुद्दिश्य वा पुनः दीयते च परिक्लिष्टं तद्दानं राजसं स्मृतम् अदेशकाले यद्दानम् अपात्रेभ्यश्च दीयते असत्क्रमतवज्ञातं तत्तामसमुदाहृतम् ॐ तत्सदिति निर्देशो ब्रह्मणस्त्रिविधः स्मृतः ब्राह्मणास्तेन वेदाश्च यज्ञाश्च विहिताः पुरा तस्मोदोमित्युदाहृत्य यज्ञदानतपक्रियाः प्रवर्तन्ते विधानोक्तः सततं ब्रह्मवादिनाम् तदित्यनभिसन्धाय फलं यज्ञतपक्रियाः दानक्रियाश्च विविधाः क्रियन्ते मोक्षकाञ्चिभिः सद्भावे साधुभावे च सदित्येत् प्रयुज्यते प्रशस्ते कर्मणि तथा तच्छब्दपार्थयुज्यते यज्ञे तपसि दाने च स्थितिः सदति चोच्यते कर्म चैव तदर्थीयं तदीत्येवाभिधीयते अश्रद्धया हुतं दत्तं तपस्तप्तं कृतं च यत् असद्युच्यते पार्थ न च तत्रेत्यनो इह ॐ तत्सदिति श्रीमद्भगवद्गीतासु उपनिषत्सु ब्रह्मविद्यायां योगशास्त्रे श्रीकृष्णार्जुनसंवादे श्रद्धात्रय विभागयोगो नाम सप्तदशोऽध्यायः सर्वं श्रीकृष्णार्पणम् Thank you, Doctor.
Thank you. Namaste, everybody. Thank you very much, Godamani ji.
Namaste, sir.
Thank you. Thank you very much. And this Shraddhatraya Vibhaga Yoga, where we are understanding the Shraddha which is there. Then along with the Shraddha, it is already we know that the Prakriti is consisting of three gunas, that is Sattva, Rajas and Tamas. And these guna, they are everywhere. So in Shraddha also we have Sattvic Shraddha, we have Rajasic Shraddha, we have Tamasic Shraddha. Then in the same manner we have Sattvic food, Rajasic food, and we have Tamasic food. Similarly, we have people who are doing Yagna Karma. So that Yagna Karma also is Sattvic, Rajasic and Tamasic. Tapascharya also Sattvic, Rajasic and Tamasic. And Tapascharya we do with the help of Sharir, with the help of Man, and with the help of our Vacha. So that also we have learned. Now we are learning towards the three types of dan, that is donation or gift, whatever we can call it as. That is Sattvic Dan, Rajasic Dan, and Tamasic Dan. Already this chapter was discussed long back when we were into the corona pandemic, and the original videos with lot of other things with asan, pranayam, mudras, everything are available on my YouTube channel called as Mayur V Kaku. You can go there and see what in what way we were going through the difficult phase of corona pandemic. So let us today Shloka number 21 to 30, so 28 we are going to discuss here. Shloka number 21. Who is the one who is going to?
Namaste, sir. Ravi Shankar.
Namaste, Ravi Shankar ji. Please.
Shloka number 21. Yattu pratyupakarartham palamuddishya ma punaha diyate cha parikristam tadhanam rajasam smratam. Summary of this shloka is: charity given with reluctance or unwillingly, with the hope of a return or in expectation of a reward, is said to be the mode of passion or rajas in nature. The best attitude of charity is to give without even being asked to do so, that is voluntarily. The second best attitude is to give happily upon being requested for it. The third best sentiment of charity is to give begrudgingly, having being asked for a donation or to regret later. Why did I give so much? I could have given smaller amount. Sri Krishna clarifies this kind of charity is in the mode of passion or rajasic charity. Charity performed to repay a favor or an obligation to someone, that is pratyupakara, is also considered as rajasic. That is doing it as a business mindset or business deal. That is give and take policy. The most rajasic form of charity is when we donate something with a feeling of reluctance or unwillingly with a heavy heart. That is pariklistam. We will think 100 times before donating anything. Our sense of mindness, that is selfish, is quite strong and needs to be examined. We can see in some of the temples where the names of the donors are printed or are painted on the tubelight frames also. We often hear elders saying that donation given by the right hand should not be revealed to the left hand. Hari Om Tat Sat. Sri Ramakrishna Arpanamastu.
Thank you very much, Ravi Shankar ji. Very beautifully you have told that if donation is given by the right hand, the left hand should not know. But unfortunately, many of us, we are interested in highlighting how much donation we have given. We are interested in whether the tile has been put on the temple or not with your family name and the place where you are.
Yes, sir.
Recently I visited one temple where they have written how much money who has paid from where, from Bangalore, from USA, from Philadelphia, from Franlana, from Dimka. Like that, they have full list they have made.
Right.
And the favors are also returned to such kind of donors in the form of, these donors will be given some special entry or some special prasadam. So this has, I think, the idea is that the temples also know they should not promote such kind of things. The temples should remove the culture of putting the names of the donors and all these things.
Giving publicity.
Yes, yes, the names of the donors, of tiles and all these things. No, they should just remove. They should tell Vaya, this is not according to Srimad Bhagavad Gita. We are going to remove it. That's all. Huh?
But they won't listen to us, sir. Even if we tell, don't put the names, they won't listen to us.
That is not correct. Okay, anyhow, it's 20-second shloka.
Yes, sir. I only taken the 20-second Shloka also, sir.
Please, yeah, finish
I'll
the
chant.
tamasic danam also. Let us.
Shloka number 22. Adesha kale yuddhana apatrebhyascha diyate asatkutat mavagnatam tattamasam samudahrutam. The summary is that which is donated at an incorrect place or time to wrong persons without respect and out of ignorance, that charity is called tamasic. Having covered the nature of sattvic and rajasic charity, Sri Krishna now describes tamasic charity. He says that charity performed without considering a proper time and place is considered as tamasic. If we donate on a whim rather than doing so on an auspicious day, for instance, we introduce a tinge of our ego into the donation. Gifts that trouble the recipient, gifts given out of complete ignorance, or tamasic. Donating an expensive TV to a person who is struggling to eat does not make sense. Many people nowadays take pleasure in insulting while giving them a gift. Simply, they are having power and money. Such charity in which an insult or a taunt is given along with the gift is also tamasic. If we disrespect the recipient of our charity, we are harming ourselves and the recipient. A gift should always be given with politeness and humility. Further, gifts should never be given to unworthy persons such as alcoholics, robbers, and criminals. We should be careful to use our discretion and judgment while performing charity. There are millions of people around the world who are struggling to survive due to lack of food, water, clothing, and medicines. If we donate money to any institution that provides needy people with these amenities, we may not have control over the time and the place of donation, but that should not stop us from donating. There are instances where our acts of sacrifices and charity may have a defect in them. Sri Krishna gives us a formula to deal with them in the next sloka. Harihi Om Tarsat Sri Ramakrishna Arpanamastu.
Thank you very much, Ravishankar ji.
Welcome.
Very interesting and very
Welcome, sir.
relevant examples you have given. Obviously, those who are addicts, we should not give any donations to them. Those who have, frequent idea of earning, making an earning through dan. So in this are included beggars also, and then in this are included some karma kandi pandits also. They think that they are the ones who should be donated, and they keep asking for more and more amount also many a number of times. So that is shameful and on the part of the karma kandi pandits, and it is not correct that we promote such kind of culture in our in our culture. Okay. Yeah. Thank you very much. Next one.
Thank you. Thank you.
सर्वेभ्यः नमस्कारः. I am
Namaskaram. Namaskara.
मंत्र संख्या 23वां मंत्र संख्या. ओम तत्सदिति निर्देशो ब्रह्मण त्रिविध स्मृतः ब्राह्मणातेन वेदाश्च यज्ञाश्च विहिता पुरा. इस मंत्र द्वारा यज्ञ, दान और तप आदि को सद्गुण संपन्न बनाने के लिए उपदेश दिया जाता है. ओम तत्सत ये 3 शब्दों का एक समूह है, अतः यह ब्रह्म का 3 प्रकार का नाम है, ऐसा वेदांत में ब्रह्मज्ञानियों द्वारा माना गया है. ओम नाम शुद्ध चैतन्य स्वरूप परमात्मा, तत् नाम मोक्ष पद और सत नाम त्रिकाल में भी अबाधित वस्तु इत्यर्थ. एवं सच्चिदानंद स्वरूप परमात्मा का ओम तत्सत इति स्मरण द्वारा मन शुद्धि होता है. पूर्व काल में इस तीनों प्रकार के नाम से ही ब्राह्मण, वेद और यज्ञ ये सब रचे गए हैं. यह ब्रह्म का नाम की स्तुति करने के लिए कहा जाता है. हरि ओम तत्सत.
Thank you very much. Very nice, short and sweet explanation of this beautiful shloka, which is there in this Shraddhatraya Vibhaga Yoga. We have to understand one very important aspect of our existence. See, we are the product of the cosmic consciousness. Cosmic consciousness is there within us. But just, it is like looking at milk. Milk, we see the milk, but we can't see that milk can become curd, milk can become buttermilk, milk can become out of that butter, like that, and ghee milk can become. So that is what is cosmic consciousness, that is what is Brahman. And when we are able to evolve spiritually, and we are able to improve our knowledge through studies of Vedas and Upanishads and performance of yajna and all these things, we will be able to realize it. And for that, some churning mechanism we can have. Churning mechanism is our sadhana, churning mechanism is our tapas, and through that we will be able to realize. And one beautiful collection of word is Hari Om Tat Sat, Hari Om Tat Sat, like that. So we will move on to the next shloka with this. Thank you very much. Next shloka, shloka number 24. Who is there? Shloka number 24.
This is Gautam, Doctor.
He has shared, I think, just a second, he has shared. I will try to play it here. Please let me know whether you are able to hear. Gautam. Where did he say? Share. Not getting connected to Zoom meeting. How is that possible? Okay, Gautam has shared here. I am playing it. Are you able to hear? Are you able to hear?
No, Doctor.
No, doctor. Very feeble.
No, sir. No, I can't hear.
Okay, just a second. Let me try something else. Share. Now we will try to play it. Are you able to hear now?
तस्माद्
Yes, doctor.
ॐ इति उदाहृत्वा यज्ञ दान तप क्रियाः प्रवर्तन्ते विधानोक्ताः सततं ब्रह्मवादिनम्। भगवान इस श्लोक में कह रहे हैं, इसलिए ब्रह्मवादियों की शास्त्र प्रतिपादित यज्ञ दान और तप की क्रियाएं सदैव ओंकार के उच्चारण के साथ प्रारंभ होती है। ओंकार का जो श्रेष्ठता है वो हम लोग सभी जानते हैं। इसको हम लोग ब्रह्म मुहूर्तों में और सभी प्रकार के योग अभ्यास में और किसी भी मंत्र उच्चारण के पहले ओंकार से ही शुरू किया जाता है। ओम एक ऐसा ध्वनि है जो बिना किसी वस्तु के संघर्ष से पैदा होता है, उत्पन्न होता है। तो ओंकार का महिमा बहुत ही अधिक है और हम लोग इसका अभ्यास करके महसूस करते हैं। तो आज इसी के साथ मैं अपने वाणी को विराम दूंगा। धन्यवाद। सर्वम श्री कृष्ण अर्पणमस्तु।
I hope you were able to hear about the importance of the eternal sound of Om, Pranava Omkar by Gautam Gauren. Were you able to hear it?
Yes, doctor.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
So,
Yes, sir.
yes. So this Omkar, when we chant, actually, A, U and Makar is a combination, and then it creates Omkar. Akar is taking care of the lower part of the body, Ukar is taking care of the middle part of the body, and Makar is taking care of the upper part of the body. When we practice the chanting of Omkar, we are actually removing all the negative vibrations from our body. You practice and you experience with your own, experience, you can tell later on that what is the power of Omkar. And with this, what we will be able to do is we will be able to get rid of the impurities which get entered into our existence in the form of sattva, rajas, and tamas. And all the activities whichever we do, yagna, dan, and tapas, and kriya, and all these things, whatever we do, we will be able to do those things with at utmost purity. And with that sound, we will create the cosmic consciousness into each and every aspect of our action. We will bring harmony and peace to the world with the help of this sound, Omkar, Pranava Omkar. Okay, thank you very much. Next one.
Namaste, doctor. This is Godamani.
Yeah, please, Godamani ji.
I'm chanting 25th shloka. Tat anabhisandaya palam yagna tapakriyaha dana kriyascha vividaha kriyante mocha kanchibihi. With the idea that all belongs to God, who is denoted by the appellation Tat, acts of sacrifice and austerity, as well as acts of charity of various kinds, are performed by the seeker of blessedness, expecting no return for them. Summary. The word Tat is the name of God. It has been used in this verse along with the particle et in order to explain that object of its utterance. The idea is that uttering this name of God at the commencement of every undertaking, seekers of beatitude entirely give up the feeling of I and mine by remembering that everything belongs to God, from whom the whole of this universe has emanated, and that it is through His articles, according to His behest, and for His sake, that acts of sacrifice, etc., are performed by them, they being a mere instrument. Ordinary men of the world who follow the injunctions of the scriptures and are qualified to recite Vedic mantras are unable to overcome the desire for fruit the feelings of I and mine. The seeker of beatitude, however, who need nothing but God realization, perform every action for the sake of God alone and according to his behest, entirely giving up the feeling of I and mine, as well as attachment and craving for fruit. The Lord has thereby stressed the value of relinquishing the desire for fruit. Sarvam Sri Krishna Arpanam. Thank you, Doctor.
Very simple. I want to tell in this that in the morning we tell no Vedavakya, Aham Brahmasmi. Then we tell Tattvamasi. So Tattvam Asi is I am that. I am that means what? I am that supreme consciousness. And when we come out of our own this individual consciousness and we start understanding our higher self, our true self, that through Tattvamasi, Tat is nothing but supreme consciousness. That is what this shloka signifies. And when we start doing accordingly all the actions with the understanding of who we truly are, then automatically we achieve moksha. Okay, next one.
Thank you.
Thank you. So if today I think that I am doing, Dr. Mayur is conducting Bhagavad Gita classes, then it is bogus. But if I feel that yes, the supreme consciousness through this body is allowing this eternal knowledge to flow, that is what is the practice of Tattvamasi. That is what is the understanding and practicing of Hari Om Tat Sat in the form of whatever Kriya we are doing. Thank you. Next one. Thank you. Next one.
Jai Shri Krishna, Doctor, and Namaste.
Jai Shri Krishna,
everyone.
Padmaji, Jai Shri Krishna.
Namaste, everyone. Chapter
Padmaji,
17.
before
Yes.
you start,
Yes,
I
Doctor.
saw your YouTube video. I have subscribed to your channel, and
Okay,
I saw a
then.
very beautiful video in which you have put a very beautiful background, some Western song also, and in that beautiful flowers are there, beautiful pots are there, and then you are zooming into and towards Arabian Sea. It's
Yes,
very nice.
Doctor.
It's very beautiful.
Thank you,
Thank you
Doctor.
very much for
The
sharing.
lyrics,
Please
the
keep
lyrics
sharing.
of that song is mine, my own lyrics, Doctor.
Oh, very nice. Very nice.
Thank you.
Amazing.
Thank you.
Amazing. Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank you very
Doctor.
much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
The music was composed by a guitar teacher's daughter. The
Okay.
lyrics are mine, and it is she has
Amazing.
put up on the
Please do
Facebook.
share one. Please do share in the group once again so that let everybody
Yes,
see.
Doctor. Yes, Doctor.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm inspired. Thank you so much. Chapter 17, Shloka 26. Sadbhave sadhu bhave cha saditya tat prayujate prashaste karmani tatha sat sabdah partha yujate. Here, Sat is absolute truth. Devotional sacrifice, which is done for absolute truth, is Sat. The performer of it is also Sat, because all works of sacrifice, penance, and charity are performed to please the eternal, the supreme consciousness. Sat is actually the supreme truth. That is Sri Krishna. In all yagna, the word Om Tat Sat vibrates. Anything done in Krishna consciousness vibrates with Om Tat Sat. This is the supreme truth. Any activity in our day-to-day life too can be surrendered to Sri Krishna and say Sri Krishna Sharanam Mama. When you surrender all your activity in this manner, everything will vibrate with Om Tat Sat. Chanting of Om, chanting of Sat has a purifying effect in our karma and, and creates Sadbhava, that is good emotion, and Sadguna, that is good values. So Sat is eternal essence which always exists. The goal of uttering Sat is to remove all negative emotions and merge into reality. That is Sri Krishna. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Padmaji, for very short and sweet manner you have explained this. Sat is eternal truth. And many a number of times we all are trying to seek truth, but we get entangled in our own, we get entangled in our own ego. So we don't want to know the higher truth. We get away from this sadhu bhav also. Then rakshas bhav comes into us. And we just start moving away from what our true goal, our true self is. So that is why the pursuit of truth has always to be there. Always we have to keep on fighting for the truth. We have to keep on re-establishing the truth. Sometimes the truth is lost. Why? Because the truthful people are not able to re-establish the truth or not able to propagate the truth. We all have to understand the value of truth, and with that we all have to allow and facilitate the propagation of truth also. Thank you very much. Next one.
Namaste, Doctor.
Namaste.
Shloka number 27. Yajne tapasi dane cha sthiti saditi chochate karma chaiva tadartiyam sadityeva bhidiyate. Steadfastness in sacrifice, austerity and charity is called sat, and also action relation to these is also called sat. Here Lord Krishna describes the purifying chant Om Tat Sat. Any sattvic action will be freed of defects, attachment to the action, and its reward will be weakened. All notions of duality will be muted when we chant this. In this speedy world, this may not be possible by all. So Lord Krishna has made things easy for us. With the truth faith by chanting Om Tat Sat instead of doing yajnas, etc. etc. Kali Yuga, yes, simply Nama Samkirtanam is enough for realization with true faith in Him. The purified and gives the way for liberalization. Each individual has some steadfast ideals in life. For example, a sportsman concentration is more on the sport related activities, messages, exercises, etc. And the family man always roams around his family welfare activities, like all are interested only in the materialistic pleasures, forgetting the real truth. Om Tat Sat. Sarvam Sri Krishnarpanamastu.
Thank you very much, Raj Rajeshwari ji, for such a nice, short, sweet explanation. Here, I slightly not agree to the point of just chanting. Chanting is like priming. Chanting is like it's like preparing your mind to involve your mind into the action in the form of Hari Om Tat Sat.
With full concentration.
Yes, the chanting is not just for the sake of chanting. The chanting is a priming mechanism through which rest of our life or rest of our time which we are and we are doing karma yoga, at that time we are putting it into action. That is where this is written here. Karma chaiva tadarthiyam.
Tadartiyam.
Bhidiyate. Okay. So that is why means our actions have to get translated into Hari Om Tat Sat. Okay.
Thank you, Doctor.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Next one, last one. Last who has taken? Namaste.
Shikala Murthy has taken.
She is there. Shashikala ji. Shashikala ji, namaste. Is she there or not? Is she there? No, she is there. Shashikala ji, unmute yourself. Shashikala ji, namaste. I think she is lost. Shashikala ji. You can unmute yourself, Amma. Namaste. Shashikala ji, unmute yourself. She has switched on the video instead of audio. Namaste.
Namaste, sir. Namaste,
Amma,
doctor.
please.
Namaste, all Hindi bandhus.
Please, namaste, please.
I'm going to chant 28th verse. Ashraddhaya hutam dattam tapastaptam krutam chayat asaddityuchyate partha na tat pretyano iha. So, son of Partha, whatever acts of sacrifice, charity, or penance are done without faith are termed as asat. That means they're useless. In order to firmly establish that all Vedic activities should be performed with faith, Sri Krishna says that those who act without faith in the scriptures do not get good fruits even in this life because their actions are not perfectly executed. As they do not fulfill the basic scriptures, they do not receive good fruits even in the next life. One's faith should not be based upon one's own impressions of the mind and intellect. It should be based upon the authority of the Vedic scriptures and a guru. Namaste. Om Sarvam Sri.
Namaste. Shashikala ji, I think there is some connectivity issue. So with this, we finish the chapter number 17, Shraddhatraya Vibhaga Yoga. Iti Srimad Bhagavad Gita so Upanishadsu Brahma Vidyayam Yoga Shastre Shri Krishna Arjuna Samvade Shraddhatraya Vibhaga Yogo Nama Saptadashodhyayah. In this last shloka, Bhagavan Sri Krishna is bringing one topic. He is bringing one topic. Tat pretya no iha. Nacha tat pretya no iha. So Bhagavan Sri Krishna is telling that not only in this world, not in that world. Both the worlds, nothing is going to happen. Why? Why he has brought it after 17 chapters? Because Arjun is thinking that if he, the very reason why this Bhagavad Gita happened is because of Arjuna Vishada. Arjun is sad because he does not want to kill his own relatives, his own family members. And that is where the problem that Arjun thinks that if he does that, then he will not attain moksha. That is why it's strategically here Bhagavan Sri Krishna has brought this topic of next world, or of indirectly of moksha sannyasa yoga. So that is how these chapters, they get very subtle manner, they get connected to each other. And in the next chapter, we will go through moksha sannyasa. What is that? What is moksha sannyasa yoga? We will try to understand, and it's a very big chapter. And as we go through it, our understanding will get further refined. We will be able to finalize our stance in this world as a human being. That is what Bhagavan Sri Krishna also wants from Arjun, that he has to take a stance, he has to take a stand, and finally he has to participate in the war. We can't escape war. We can't escape, and we can't be cowards. That is what Bhagavan Sri Krishna wants at the end of the day. And with this beautiful chapter, Shraddhatraya Vibhaga Yoga, we are finishing here. And we will go towards chapter number 18. I will just chant Gita Mahatmya for all of you. ओम श्री गणेशाय नमः। श्री राधारमणाय नमः। धरोवाच भगवन परमेशान भक्तिरव्याभिचारिणी प्रारब्धं भुज्यमान्यस्य कथं भवति हे प्रभो। विष्णुरुवाच प्रारब्धं भुज्यमानो हि गीताभ्यासरतः सदा स मुक्तः स सुखी लोके कर्मणा नोपलिप्यते। महापापादिपापानि गीताध्यानं करोति चेत् स्पर्शं न कुर्वन्ति नलिनी दलमम्बुवत्। गीतायाः पुस्तकं यत्र यत्र पाठः प्रवर्तते तत्र सर्वाणि तीर्थानि प्रयागादीनि तत्र वै। सर्वे देवाश्च ऋषयो योगिनः पन्नगाश्च ये गोपाला गोपिका वापि नारदोद्धव पार्षदेः सहायो जायते शीघ्रं यत्र गीता प्रवर्तते। यत्र गीता विचारश्च पठनं पाठनं श्रुतं तत्राहं निश्चितं पृथ्वी निवसामि सदैव हि। गीताश्रयेऽहं तिष्ठामि गीता मे चोत्तमं गृहम्। गीता ज्ञानमुपाश्रित्य त्रिलोकान् पालयाम्यहम्। गीता मे परमा विद्या ब्रह्मरूपा न संशयः। अर्धमात्राक्षरा नित्या स्वानिर्वाच्य पदात्मिका चिदानन्देन कृष्णेन प्रोक्ता स्वमुखतोऽर्जुनं वेदत्रयी परानन्दा तत्त्वार्थज्ञानसंयुता। योऽष्टादश जपो नित्यं नरो निश्चलमानसः ज्ञानसिद्धिं स लभते ततो याति परं पदम्। पाठे समग्रे सम्पूर्णे ततोऽर्धं पाठमाचरेत् तदा गोदानजं पुण्यं लभते नात्र संशयः। त्रिभागं पठमानस्तु गङ्गास्नानफलं लभेत्। षडशं जपमानस्तु सोमयागफलं लभेत्। एकाध्यायं तु यो नित्यं पठते भक्तिसंयुतः रुद्रलोकमवाप्नोति गणो भूत्वा वचश्चिरम्। अध्यायं श्लोकपादं वा नित्यं यः पठते नरः स याति नरतां यावन् मन्वन्तरं वसुन्धरे। गीतायाः श्लोकदशकं सप्तपञ्चचतुष्टयं द्वौ त्रीणेकं तदर्थं वा श्लोकानां यः पठेन्नरः चन्द्रलोकमवाप्नोति वर्षाणामयुतं ध्रुवम्। गीतापाठसमायुक्तो मृतो मानुषतां व्रजेत्। गीताभ्यासं पुनः कृत्वा लभते मुक्तिमुत्तमाम्। गीतेत्युच्चारसंयुक्तो म्रियमाणो गतिं लभेत्। गीतार्थश्रवणासक्तो महापापयुतोऽपि वा वैकुण्ठं सममाप्नोति विष्णुना सह मोदते। गीतार्थं ध्यायते नित्यं कृत्वा कर्माणि भूरिशः जीवन्मुक्तः स विज्ञेयो देहान्ते परमं पदम्। गीतामाश्रित्य बहवो बुभुजो जनकादयः निर्धुतकल्मषालोके गीतायातः परं पदम्। गीतायाः पठनं कृत्वा माहात्म्यं नैव यः पठेत् वृथा पाठो भवेत् तस्य श्रम एव हृतः। एतन्माहात्म्यसंयुक्तं गीताभ्यासं करोति यः स तत्फलमवाप्नोति दुर्लभां गतिमाप्नुयात्। सूत उवाच माहात्म्यमेतद्गीताया मया प्रोक्तं सनातनं गीतान्ते च पठेद्यस्तु यद्युक्तं तत्फलं लभेत्। इति श्रीवाराहपुराणे श्रीगीतामाहात्म्यं सम्पूर्णम्। ॐ सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत्। ॐ शान्तिः Shantihi. Shantihi. Slowly take your hands back. Hold your right wrist with the left palm. Inhale, arch your back, look up. Exhale, bend from the root of the back. Touch your forehead to the ground. Express gratitude to Mother Earth, Almighty, your parents and Guru. Slowly inhale and come up. Slowly release your hands. With few blinks, you may open your eyes. Namaste, Dhanyavad. I am extremely grateful to all of you. Because of all of you, we have been able to finish 17 chapters of this divine teachings from Bhagavan Sri Krishna, and we will delve into the last chapter of this, and it is the Moksha Sannyasa Yoga. Thank you very much. And yes, if you feel, you can share this YouTube video with your friends and family, and you can invite more and more people. Next, another at least 8 weeks will go in finishing Moksha Sannyasa Yoga. Thank you very much, everybody. Have a nice day.
ಧನ್ಯವಾದ
Have a
ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್
nice Sunday.
ಶುಭರಾತ್ರಿ.
ಧನ್ಯವಾದ ಧನ್ಯವಾದ doctor.
Dhanyavad, doctor.
Dhanyavad. Good Shubharatri.
Shubharatri.
Shubhratri, Shubhratri.
everybody.
Shubhratri.
Dhanyavad.
Dhanyavad.
Shubharatri.
Dhanyavad.
Dhanyavad.
ಶುಭರಾತ್ರಿ.
Shubharatri.